Alright, this is 1306 Gulf View Drive, and we've had an issue out here with consistent backups. So what we're doing is running a camera through the inside of the sewer line to see if we can see what the issues are. I've identified a large belly, a large sag in the line. It's quite a ways out, but I wanted to start the video at the base of the stack, which would be right at the bottom of where Peggy's bathrooms are. So you can see I've had to wash away quite a bit of debris that was in the line. When the lines back up, they'll hold a lot of debris. So I was able to run the bathtub and push a lot of that stuff out of there. Looks like a sink or something dropping in right there. Or possibly that's probably the garage tie-in. There's probably a laundry in the garage because I can see a stack on top of the garage from where I'm at. So she's got her quote-unquote her own line that goes towards the front of the building. I'm on the back roof pitch now. And that line turns and then runs across the front of the building. So here's the turn. And you can see in the bottom how many feet we are. That's from the bottom of the stack. So in essence, the bottom of the toilet's in her bathroom. So far the pipe looks like it's in pretty good shape. You know, we haven't really seen any issues. So right now we're going in front of her unit over towards the neighboring unit. This is right where the sag starts. So you can see I'm going completely underwater at 81 feet. So what we want to do is continue forward to see if this is a clog or if the camera pops back up out of the water. If the camera pops back up out of the water, then that's an indication to us that there's a sag, if you will, in the line. So you can see how the camera now has popped back up out of the water, which tells us there's a sag in the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flag both of those spots. Basically the beginning of the belly and the end of the belly, so that you can have somebody dig this up and fix the pitch on the pipe. Alright, so I've got this area marked with a flag. Essentially it's just to the left of the neighbor's unit. So I can't see where their unit's tying in, which is probably under this belly. So I'm going to come before the belly and I'm going to mark that spot. So the spot I just marked, which is furthest away, is 2 feet 7 inches deep, and it's right under the edge of the sidewalk. So now we need to come back to the beginning of the belly, which was around 80, I thought it was around 79, 80 feet. Yeah, we're starting to come out of it now. As you can see how the water is just kind of sitting in there. So we're going to mark this spot right here, 79 feet. This will be the front side of the belly. Alright, so this spot where I've got it marked is 2 foot 5 inches. And this is the back side of the belly. What I'm going to do now is go run a bunch of water in this unit and make sure that past the belly looks like everything's flowing, so we can ensure this is the only issue. Alright, so I'm in the line at the beginning of the belly, and I've let the tub run in this unit for a long time. So you can see that the pipe here is just full of water. And this is all where the belly is. So there's just a little bit of debris in here. That's probably where the other line is coming in. I just want to make sure that everything is flowing through the belly. Yeah, so you can see all the water's running out of it. It's just a really pretty good sized belly in the pipe, dip in the pipe. I'm not seeing any roots or anything in here. I'm not seeing any large chunks of debris. It's just when I run the camera through it, it just stirs it up quite a bit. Yeah, you can see some buildup in there on the pipe. See all that buildup? That's a good sign that this has been sagging for a while. That gets a little hard to push right there, so I'm just trying to see if I can see what that is. Alright, so yeah, now you can see some of the debris that's just kind of sitting in the bottom of the belly. It's not a lot. But the more things that come through here, you know, obviously the worse it's going to get. So there you can see the water's running through it, but it's definitely underwater. All right, so I've got the area marked out where the belly is. So unfortunately, I think that in order to correct it, it's going to have to be dug up and fixed. So if you're looking at 100 feet to around 79 feet, about 21 feet of pipe, it looks to me like it's going to be 4-inch PVC. It doesn't look like 3-inch. But after that belly, everything's flowing fine. You can see coming into the belly, everything's flowing pretty good too. You can see some calcium buildup in here now that it's cleaned up. And you can see on the, that's on the left side of the pipe, you know, it almost looks like that spray foam that's in here. That's like a hard calcium buildup. So that gets in the lines whenever things just sit in it for some time. We could potentially break that apart, but it's going to push it further down the line. And since we're at the end of the run, I don't know if you want to risk clogging up any other units, since, you know, we got water flowing through here pretty good. So you can see I pulled back out of it now, and that's the water that I have running in the tub. So I'm going to tell both these people just to, I would recommend using Scott tissue until the section of pipe gets dug up. You know, put nothing down the garbage disposal, no flushable wipes of any kind until you get that belly out of the line. And the only way to get the belly out of the line is going to be to dig that line up. You can see all the water's flowing fine. Where we are now is beautiful. That's the difference between a nice flowing line and a belly where I just stopped, where you can see the water is just kind of flying past us. So now we're coming back up the stack. So I reset our counter at the bottom of the stack because we're up on the roof. That's why the numbers are changing to a negative number. Pretty high pitched roof. Alright, so I've got everything marked out. If you have any questions, give me a call. This is John with iFind Leaks. Thanks for watching.